Hi everyone. So today we are going to learn how to do salon style nails at home by yours truly. My name is Maria Brazili and I've been doing my own nails at home for 2 years now. So let's get right into it. So bougie on a budget. Are you overspending $70 every 2 weeks at the nail salon? I know I was. Not only that, I don't have the time to sit there to make an appointment. Schedules change so often. So I love being able to do these at home. I can order everything online, send it right to my house. I can have as many colors as I like, and I can kind of just take my time with doing my nails instead of going to an appointment each week. It takes me about the cost of a Starbucks coffee to do my nails, for one set like this. So what do we need to get started on our journey? First, we need some different tools. So you see two different kinds of lights here. The smaller light that you see up top, that light you will need to be able to press on the nail with the glue, if you're going to do any kind of tips. And then the larger light is the one that you will need to put your hands inside of when we're curing the gel polish. And then over to the side, you see a nail drill. So you could use a nail file, but I don't personally recommend it because with the nail file, you're going to have to really file your nails down. It's going to take you a long time, and this process is already a little bit long. So I say $10, opt for the nail drill. It's going to make your experience the easiest when you're starting to do this. So, products that we need, I get all of my products from Amazon. It's easy. Again, the time thing, I don't have time to go to the store, so I can just read different reviews from thousands of people on Amazon and try out some of the products and find out what really works for me. I really like this Beetle Gel brand. And then as far as nail tips, I like the Beetle nail tips also. But I've tried a couple different brands on Amazon and they all seem to be good. I think it's better if you can get something with an etched surface. But if you can't get something with an etched surface, you can always just put a little acetone on the part of the nail that you're going to put onto your natural nail. And that'll help with adhesion too. We also need some kind of base and top gel for the gel polish itself. They usually come in a kit together. And then you're going to need a gel polish set. So this is just one color and it shows the number, relates to whatever color it is. Normally, especially with the Beetle, you can get like 20 colors, for somewhere between $10 to $20. So even with one purchase, you can kind of start your collection and get a couple colors going. Oh. Nail prep, dehydrator and primer. You're going to need that to kind of prep your nails before you put on these fake tips that you guys see in the top right up here. And then we're also going to need some kind of nail glue so that we're able to glue that fake tip onto our natural nail. So first step is we have to prep the nail. So we're going to take either our nail file or if you got the nail drill, and we're going to go ahead and just go over our nail, get off any nail polish, get all those oils off, make it a nice, smooth, even surface. After we give our hands a good wash, then we're going to put on our nail prep or dehydrator. So this is going to just dehydrate the nails. It's going to make it so that that fake tip sticks better to your natural nail. We're going to leave that on for 20 seconds and then we can go in with our nail primer. Both of these are going to be painted on just like you would with nail polish. You don't want too heavy of a coat, but you do want a nice even coat over the nails. The nail primer will also sit on the nails for 20 minutes, same as the dehydrator, and then we're ready to go ahead and apply that fake tip to the nail. So next you have to see what size fits each of your nails. I think it's easier if you go through and pick out all of your sizes and lay them out, thumb to pinky. It just makes it easier when you're going through and doing this than having to stop and pick them out each time. Also, you want to pick what kind of shape you want. Do you want oval? Do you want square? Do you want natural? Would you like claws? So all those decisions are the one that you're going to make now. Once we've picked our shape and size, we are going to go ahead and add the nail glue to our natural nail. And then we're also going to put a thin layer on the fake tip as well. We then are going to firmly press on the nail until we don't see any bubbles underneath that nail. Now we will hold it underneath that small UV light for 60 seconds so that it's able to cure fully. Once we have that done, now we can add some color. So if you want, you can go back in with your nail drill or file and kind of shape your nails how you like. After that, I would give them a good wash again, just to make sure you get off any extra dust that you might have made when you were shaping the nail. So now we can put down a base layer. Again, we're applying this just like regular nail polish. We want a nice, thin, even coat. We're then going to cure this for 60 seconds. Once we do that, it's time to finally add the color. That's the part that everyone loves. So I recommend adding at least 2 coats of color. And you want to make sure that with each coat, you're curing for 60 seconds in between. Once you have those 2 to 3 coats, depending on how sheer your nail polish is, now we can go in with that top coat. Just like we did with the base and the color, we want a very even, thin coat. You can go in with 1 or 2 coats of the top gel. It's just kind of up to your preference. I personally like 1 coat, but if you like it to be a little bit thicker, more protected, you're welcome to go with the second coat as well, curing each coat for at least 60 seconds. Once we've cured that top coat for 60 seconds, I personally like to go in and give it an extra 60 just to be completely sure. And then at the end, we turn out with something like this. We either have our just gel nails or we have our tip on the top, and we have $70 salon nails for the price of your Starbucks coffee. So there you have it. These should last you at least 2 weeks. And thank you for joining me on Salon Styles at Home by Maria Brazili. See you on the next one.